Welcome back, everybody. Our final installment of Monty and Miller's Shoutouts for the week. This is it, the last one. They collect the computers on Wednesday, Thursday. How are we going to watch the shoutouts for the following week? So here we are, the last week of school. And Monty and Miller want to reach out and congratulate all of you. We want to celebrate all of you. And no better way to celebrate than with a little bit of cowbell, right? So let's get started on our shoutouts. And this week, on our Matthew Achievers, we want to say a special thank you to Alexis Brent, Claire Darlin, Colin McBride, Ashlyn Miltonberger, Quinn Moses, Noah Murphy, Jackson Knoll, Maya Westenskow, Kristen Barnett, Kylie Heiner, Arthur Lucan, and Jack Rookty. Each of those folks went and did the Mathia session for the week. Now look at all the stars. Those stars represent workspaces. So we want to do another shout out to Claire Darlin, 2 workspaces. Colin McBride, 2 workspaces. Ashlyn Miltonberger, 5 workspaces. Jackson Knoll with an extra workspace. Maya Westenskow with 2 workspaces. And Kristen Barnett with 5 workspaces. Shout out to all of them for overachieving. All right. So as we wrap up this year, we need to do a little bit of reflection and think about what we've been through. I personally had to make videos since March 16th of 2020. Over a year and 3 months. That's 15 months of videos. Oh my gosh. And to do all of that takes like special extra effort, right? You all know that. Look at what you've had to do in your life just to get through all this online learning, hybrid learning, all this COVID-19 and the wearing of masks. We had to survive, didn't we? It took grit. It did. You know what grit is? The ability to just get through it. It took perseverance. Perseverance. You know what perseverance is? Absolutely, because you're still here. You're standing. You're ready to attack the next thing that comes along. You persevered to make it to today. Tenacity. Are you a tenacious student? Are you a tenacious young person ready to take on the world? We need to celebrate each and every one of you. So, being that this is our last opportunity together, I want to make sure, Mr. Miller wants to make sure, that we thank each of you for your grit, perseverance, and tenacity. So without further ado, here's everybody that deserves a special round of applause in period 4. Isabel Bennett, Kaiten Blankenagel, Kaylee Bonnet, Courtney Brown, Alexis Brandt, Nathan Bryan, Clay Contois, Abby Crimps, Claire Darlin, Daniel Empert, Theo Gepetti, Gabe Giroux, Sarah Gonzalez, Maddie Hamilton, Nathan Hansen, Mikel McLeod, Colin McBride, Valen Magala, Ashlyn Miltonberger, Reliance Morgan, Quinn Moses, Noah Murphy, Jackson Knoll, Cam Odell, Aiden Parker, Xavier Thorne, and Maya Westenskow, all from period 4. Period 5, Kristen Barnett, Dwan Black, Spencer Deerdorf, Maya Eckel, Haley Emery, Alyssa Granados, Carter Harris, Kylie Heiner, Hannah Lee, Arthur Lucan, Devin Martin, Matt McConnell, Carlene Nolan, Ashley Ohl, Sarah Altman, Ash Quintana, Jasmine Rose Perkins, Jacques Rookdy, Serenity Sebasta, Darius Waldo, and Teddy Weston, all from period 5. Think back over this last year and some of the things that we had to go through. Well, I remember during the first semester, it was people like Gabe Giroux, and remember Hunter Lawson was with us, and Reliance Morgan. They would be our doormen. They would let people in the door. They would help me run the virtual classroom. You remember those things? Period 5, we had Kristen Barnett. She helped me. Matt McConnell constantly. Carlene Nolan. They were always helping with the door. The things that we had to learn, the things that we had to know. So, special shout out to each and every one of you. Be proud. It's not easy to do math online, is it? All right. So, this week, we're going to get into cards, dependent activities. If I draw the King of Diamonds, what's the probability that the Queen of Diamonds follows? Okay, that's different than just drawing one card. Okay, when you were playing dice the last couple weeks, independent, independent, independent. Now we look at it a little different with the idea of dependent. The probability of the Queen of Diamonds depends on what happened before. All right? So, the last thing we want to leave you with, Mr. Miller and I, is we hope that during this year we excited you about math. We know that not everybody likes math, okay? We know that. You remember on one of the first days of school, both first semester and second semester, learn it you will, teach I shall, with the force I teach, okay? Our goal is to excite you and hopefully convince some of you to come over to the math side. Serious. Math can be enjoyable, okay? So, thank you for all your hard work. Be proud of yourselves. Everybody, stand up. Stand up. Come on. Everybody stand up. Look around the room and be proud of every one of those people that you see on each side of you. Okay? Be proud of Mr. Miller for stepping up and helping me to teach you this year. All right? Round of applause. One last ring of the cowbell. You remember, you can never have enough cowbell. Gotta have more cowbell. And one last roll of the drums. Have a great summer. Enjoy this last week. And I hope that maybe you stop by next year where we can bump elbows, fist bump, just introduce ourselves to each other. Bye, everybody.